Hello my fellow family foodie friends. I'm going to share with you today how I make a homemade Kahlúa that I love to use in a Kahlúa and cream, and it's super easy. These are the ingredients. We have brandy, vodka, sugar, vanilla, instant, coffee, and water. The primary ingredient in this is 3 cups of vodka. That is exactly what a bottle is. I was just pouring it out to show you a measurement. And I have 3 cups of water boiling on the stove. I add the sugar in and we are making a simple syrup with it. So it's 3 cups of water, 2.5 cups of sugar, and you want to have it on a slow boil on your stove for about 20 minutes. This allows the syrup to not only integrate the sugar well, but to become thick. This is a recipe that a coworker shared with me years ago when he found out that I liked to drink Kahlúa, but it's a little pricey for me. So this homemade version is much more friendly on your pocketbook and is definitely a great replacement. Even if it's not as good as the store-bought version, I can make 6 bottles of this for the cost of buying one at the store, and that's worth it to me. You want to save old bottles so that you can clean them out and just peel your labels off, and then you can use them for your new Kahlúa storage. I am adding just a little bit of hot water to 10 teaspoons of coffee grounds. You need to use instant coffee. I have decaf simply because I keep that on hand for when I make my girls a latte, but decaf or caffeinated doesn't really matter. You just want the coffee flavor. We want to make sure that the coffee grounds are dissolved, and this will allow it to mix well with the simple syrup. If you try to add the coffee grounds directly to the sugar, it will crystallize and not work well, so dissolve it first. So this is what my simple syrup looked like right before I removed it from the heat. It was much thicker and it was on a rolling boil. You turn off the heat, remove it, and that's when we're going to add in the rest of the ingredients. So I'm just giving it one final stir here. I add in the dissolved instant coffee, the brandy, which was 3 ounces of brandy, and then 3 teaspoons of vanilla, and finally your 3 cups of vodka. You saw that I use a very inexpensive vodka. You can definitely go higher end, but I make this homemade to keep the costs down. And I can tell you, I still really enjoy my Kahlúa and creams on the occasion that I have them. I really feel like Kahlúa and creams are a great comfort or dessert type drink, and I really enjoy having it at the holidays. So that is why I'm sharing this with you, because if you let this sit for a few weeks, the taste becomes stronger and better, and it is the perfect time to make this to enjoy over the Christmas season. I am letting it cool here. It doesn't take long for it to cool, but I just made this in the morning, and after my kids went to bed is when I took the time to bottle it. I went ahead and just ladled it into a funnel. You probably could pour directly from the pan, but I was afraid I'd waste it, and I do not want to waste any of my homemade Kahlúa. It's too good to waste. So as you can see, this filled 2 bottles completely up, and then I had enough to have a sample drink right away. I will say that this is better when it sits a little longer, but it doesn't have to for you to be able to enjoy it. I added in the Kahlúa. I added some heavy cream, and this is what I have. It's also really fun if you use coffee ice cubes, as I have in this drink. If you are looking for more holiday drinks, I suggest you check out my holiday punch. It has a kid family friendly version and then a version of how you can make it more adult. I have linked that here. Go check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Chow down and ciao.